Attention all shipping. Here is Gale Warning. South to southeasterly gale, imminent in coastal sea areas, Needles, Portland, Lundy. Storm cones are being hoisted along south and southwest coast.
Many people are under the impression that lifeboats are only called out to save life at sea under storm conditions, when the seas are tossed and swept by gales. But although the sea is ever treacherous with hazards of every description, accidents, errors of judgment, and sometimes danger even in a gentle breeze or ebbing tide, many of the lives saved each year are rescued by lifeboats on service in calm weather. Cromer during the holiday season seems very remote from the lifeboat service. Yet when this youngster in his rubber dinghy was carried almost imperceptibly by the tide and gentle breeze far out from the shore, it was the lifeboat that was called out. And the little fellow, now thoroughly scared, was picked up. An ordinary sort of job, with no danger to the crew, but it might have been serious for the child and his anxious parents. And the Cromer boat was named Henry Blogg. Henry Blogg, the lifeboat coxswain with more decorations than anyone else in the service. All around the coasts of Britain and Ireland, there are lifeboat stations, with boats ready at all hours, day and night, to save life at sea, 154 of them. On the east coast of Scotland, the Peterhead lifeboat is called to render service to a fishing boat. Her engine has broken down and a rope has fouled her propeller. Completely disabled, she is in danger of drifting ashore.
Ahoy there! Shall I pass you alive? Aye! Can't start engine! Rope's foul!
Even an apparently simple job like this calls for skillful seamanship and the gift of knowing instinctively what has to be done and how to do it. Just those qualities which are found in men of the lifeboat service. Down in the south of England, at Yarmouth, Isle of Wight, a motor yacht flies a distress signal. A doctor is needed. She cannot put into port herself as she is aground on a sandbank. The Yarmouth lifeboat is moored in the harbour, so the crew use a boarding boat to reach her. But with a doctor on board, they are soon away to the stranded yacht. The doctor quickly diagnoses the trouble, and his patient is passed aboard the lifeboat on a stretcher. Just another job on the calmest of days. Yet, without the lifeboat service, how would the sick man have reached the hospital? On another part of the coast, at Lytham near Blackpool, is a lifeboat moored out in the estuary, which is also reached by a boarding boat. The Dun Leary, a motor sailing boat of a much earlier type, is still equipped with sails. Rigging the sails for service is no job for weaklings. In Northern Ireland at Port Rush is a Watson motor lifeboat, one of the latest types with a deck cabin. Her engine room is a watertight compartment, and each engine is itself watertight. She has a crew of 8, and even in the roughest seas can take nearly 100 people on board. At RNLI, a rocky island off the northwest coast, is a brand new 46-foot lifeboat, the W.M. Tilson. In Southern Ireland at Baltimore, the lifeboat is also brand new. These lifeboats have a speed of over 8 knots and can travel 230 miles without refueling. They are not built for speed, but with an exceptionally wide beam to increase stability in the roughest of weather. At Beaumaris on the Isle of Anglesey is stationed one of the 3 lifeboats generously given to the institution by the peoples of Southern Africa. She has been called to the aid of a boy clinging to a sinking boat, seen by the Coast Guard to be in difficulties.
Hold on, Sonny. We'll be with you in a moment.
Too exhausted to hang on much longer, a lifeboatman swims to the rescue.
Bell Station, mission completed. Returning to station.
The Southend lifeboat is stationed over a mile out to sea at the end of the longest pier in the British Isles. An electric train runs from end to end, and a driver stands by at all hours in case of need to take the crew to the lifeboat house with all speed. Dungeness is one of the stations where women helpers give assistance both in hauling the boat from the house and in laying the heavy skids over which the boat slides to the sea. Every lifeboat is specially designed and built for the work it has to do. A boat stationed on a rocky coast differs from the one that will operate from a shallow, sandy beach. One that is launched over shingle is of different design from a boat launched into deep water from a slipway. On the boat's return, the women again help in beaching her and in recovering and stowing away the heavy skids. The shelving beach makes it necessary to bring in the boat bows on, in which position it is hauled up to the turntable and turned round to enter the house stern first in readiness for the next call.